First Chronicles 29:11. Yours, Lord, is the greatness and the power and the glory and the majesty and the splendor, for everything in heaven and earth is yours. Yours, Lord, is the kingdom. You are exalted as head over all. Good day, everyone. I'm off to my Bible study. So I'm jumping into the sun, so I'm gonna put my sunglasses on. And yeah, it's starting right now, so supposedly. Although it's never started when I get there late other times, so and that's the problem. Is if I think it's okay to be late because I never start, I push myself back a little bit, and that's something I shouldn't do, but should be fine either way. See you later. That was a pretty good Bible study, good discussion. There are a few things that came up that I really chimed in on. Like we came across the question, why does God put us through difficult times and everything, and got into the discussion of man's free will and things like that. And I brought up a concept that helps me think of the whole thing, which is that God basically exists outside of time, and so what we may see as a time in our past or a time ahead of us that would be difficult for us, God knows how it's going to turn out, and it's not predetermined per se. It's just it's going to play out the way it's going to play out, and God's aware of it and will be part of it. And so I don't know if that didn't make any sense because I brought it up out of context, then maybe that's what just happened. But oh wow, 125,555 miles on my odometer. Alright, it's 11 o'clock. I'm heading home. Alright, everyone, this day has come to an end. I've been home for about 45 minutes. And I've been watching SmackDown. Nothing to report about it, unless you guys don't care. But yeah, I don't have much to add at all. The NBA Finals started today. And it's the Golden State Warriors, surprisingly for me, who hasn't been keeping up with NBA at all. Golden State Warriors made it to the finals against the Cleveland Cavaliers with LeBron James, who went back to them and carried them to another championship. And just this whole drama that surrounds them is why I'm not pulling for the Cavs. So I'm pulling for the Warriors. They're the underdog team, I think. Maybe not, based on I don't know how well the Warriors did this year, but still, when I left, the third quarter was almost over, and I think it was a tie score when I last saw the game. So I don't know how it ended, and I'm probably not going to find out. I'll just find out who ultimately wins the finals. We made a joke, though, because they referenced a drive that was being made, or the drive. And so since we were all watching it at the Bible study, and we're all from the drive, we're like, the NBA Finals just gave us free advertising, was the joke. Anyway, there's an event going on next Thursday in Winter Park. They're playing the original Tim Burton Batman movie in Winter Park at 8 o'clock in the evening. Calling it Movie in the Park or something like that. So we're trying to decide whether we're going to try to make it a social gathering, because a lot of people from the drive are going to try to go to that and just be a part of that, or whether we're going to be staying with our Bible study or whatever, because I don't want to say no to the Bible study. But if we decide to put it off a week and do this instead as a social event, then why not? So, I mean, like I said, I want to put the Bible study in my higher priority. So I'll be going to that. But I do want to do this too. So I kind of want to see if we just want to make an adjustment and just put it off a week, or maybe move it to a different night once this one time. I don't know. But so I'm trying to come up with things to talk about because not all happened today. Alright, this is something that did happen today. There was another opening in the Seminole County Library system. It was not at the same branch I've been volunteering at, but it was an opening for a library clerk position in the North Branch, which is in Sanford. I'm not entirely sure exactly where that is, but I want to say it's along 1792 somewhere, not too far off. So it shouldn't be too difficult to get to it and get back, ultimately. It'll just be a little bit of a drive, but not too much of a drive, I guess. I'll have to figure all that out, if I get it. I'm still also waiting to hear back from the library clerk position in the Central Branch, which is the one that I volunteer at, which hopefully would be my best shot because I'm volunteering there specifically. Part of me is like, volunteer at the other ones, see if anyone wants to give me other times to volunteer so I can make a good impression at other branches. And part of me is like, no, it's just free labor that they're getting out of me. And my ultimate goal is to wind up getting a job there because of it. But I don't want to tie my hands and actually be able to get an actual job in the meantime while I wait on that. So doing what I'm doing now is probably going to be the best course of action, and just continuing to do that and hoping for the best. Hoping more openings pop up like I was led to believe. There's also a position for a part-time youth librarian. And while the job sounds appealing because it's youth, it's kids. It's looking to the kids and the kids' things, books. And I enjoyed reading them as a kid quite a bit, and I know quite a few of the series that I read are probably at the library somewhere. Ultimately, you have to have a degree, or you have to be in the process of getting a master's degree in library sciences in order to qualify for this job. So I thought about just applying anyways, just to see if anything stuck to the wall. But I thought about it, I'm like, if I apply for something that I'm clearly not qualified for, they might think that I don't know how to follow directions or something. And that wouldn't go well. But the positive thing is that now that I have about 2 months of volunteer experience at the library, that means I can say I have some experience when I applied for the clerk position. Whereas the other clerk position I applied for right after I started, so I said that I didn't have any experience. Anyway, I think I've been talking long enough. Kind of aimless discussion. But I'm going to wrap this vlog up, get it processing, and then go out and finish the show I'm watching. So, for myself and my 3 pals, good night, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.